Hello and welcome to my world. I am Merieta B. If you're watching this video right now, thank you so much for tuning into my YouTube channel where I am just going to talk about entrepreneurship, serial entrepreneurship at that, and entertainment stuff because I am a serial entrepreneur and I'm also a singer, music artist, independent artist, author, and I do a bunch of things. I just like to do my own thing. And again, this is why I am here on this channel, just wanting to share with others my experience, my journey as an entrepreneur. I have been a serial entrepreneur full-time for 5 years now. I remember when I first quit my job, I was working at Yale University and everybody's like, oh my God, you're crazy. Like, why would you quit that good job? But I didn't care. I was just tired of feeling stuck doing the same monotonous type of work. I was an executive assistant for professors. That was like the last job that I had there because I've had multiple jobs at my last place of employment, right? And so one of the things that I'll tell you that I've heard from several bosses over the years, I'm a procrastinator. And that is true. I can definitely procrastinate when I'm not feeling comfortable about doing something. Cool, fine. I just take my time doing it. That's all. I'll get there at some point. Another thing, I'm consistently inconsistent. Well, just saying. She said the only thing that I was consistent at was being inconsistent. I just didn't want to do the work. Like, oh, duh, didn't want to be there. And I constantly got up to talk to other people, could never stay still and sit at my desk. And I knew it was really time to go. And I'm like, I just knew I had to get out of there. I'd already had multiple side hustles, side businesses and things like that. I was a curly hair model. I was a brand ambassador, manager, and I was a photographer. So I was like, you know what? Sometimes on the weekends, I make more than I do the entire week. So hello, what sense does it make for me to stay in this job that is not serving me and my well-being and my mental health? Duh, I got to get out of here. Hello. So I put in my 2 weeks notice because I was already having trouble being on time anyway. That was another thing. I was never on time for work because I didn't really want to be there. So it was a struggle for me to get up early. The only days I would actually get up early is when I had a gym appointment with my personal trainer at the time. So that kept me on my toes and being to work on time. And kind of getting me in the right mental space to even be there in the first place. I was like, I gotta have my body right. I gotta be physically well to be mentally well. That's what I said. I was like, they go hand in hand. Mind right, body right. Body right, mind right, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I did. I ended up quitting. I put in a 2 weeks notice. But I didn't have a full-on plan. Remember, I had this side gigs and stuff like that, but I really didn't have an actual business plan put together. I was like, I'm just gonna up my brand ambassador events and things like that. Now I can have free time to actually put more into my business. Since I was working all day, I didn't have time to put as much effort into it. But if I took the time during the week to actually market and advertise or whatever, put that energy that I was putting into my regular job into now my own full-time business, boom, I got it. It's gonna be cool. One thing I did not have saved up is a lot of money. So we're gonna talk about that and stuff in other videos and how it's been going. But I definitely freaked out for a minute when I left my job a couple months after. And then shortly after that, then pandemic happened. So that was a whole thing. I'm going to share these stories, but I just want you to know a little bit about me and my journey. And I'm going to share it. I've been saying I'm going to start a YouTube channel forever, and I never got around to it. And I'm procrastinating on it because, again, I think the fear kicked in. Oh my gosh, I have to do it perfect. Even my background right now is not even perfect. But guess what? I am in my very own photography studio, creative content house called Playhouse Studios, and this is my world. This is where I practically live. I stay here all the time. So I want to be able to answer those questions that I've been asked so many times about how did you do this? How did you get started? What are some of the things that I need? Like, what was your experiences along the way? How can you help us to avoid some of those mistakes that, you know, you've done? And I want to share that with you. I'm not a gatekeeper. I want everybody to know, because I've watched so many other YouTubers too, like, share things with me. So I just want to be one of those people that now give back and share the information as well, but maybe share it in a different light that others can understand it. And then again, my journey is not the exact same as others, so you might find my story a little interesting as well. Again, thank you so much for tuning into my channel and listening to me, and I cannot wait to see you back. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button though. Okay.